Sofia, Bulgaria, was charged with tension and anticipation as fight night unfolded in dramatic fashion, with the crowd roaring and cameras flashing as Kubrat the Cobra Pulev, the former European, IBF International, and WNBA Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, made his way to the ring in front of his home continent, ready to challenge one of boxing's modern giants, the reigning, defending, unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua, a man who had reclaimed his legacy and was once again standing at the top of the mountain. From the opening bell, it was clear both fighters understood the magnitude of the occasion, with Joshua stepping forward in his trademark calm and composed manner, wearing the look of a man ready to execute a precise and devastating game plan, while Pulev, experienced and powerful, tried to assert himself early with steady pressure, moving behind a high guard, inching forward as he sought to drag the champion into a war. The first 2 rounds were largely tactical, with Joshua flicking a strong jab to the head and body, trying to disrupt Pulev's rhythm and find his range. And though the challenger landed a few single shots in return, they lacked sting and regularity, while Joshua remained defensively sharp, gliding around the ring, staying just outside of Pulev's reach and picking moments to engage with calculated bursts. In the 3rd round, the tempo changed dramatically as Joshua suddenly detonated a perfectly timed right hand, followed by a savage uppercut that sent Pulev into retreat, his back to the ropes, dazed and unsteady, absorbing a barrage of punches as the crowd exploded in disbelief. And though Pulev miraculously survived the assault, even turning his back momentarily before recovering, the momentum had shifted entirely in Joshua's favor. The 4th round saw Joshua building on that dominance, calmly stalking forward, jabbing with authority, feinting to create openings, and delivering more crushing uppercuts that lifted Pulev off his feet and sapped his resistance further. Yet the Bulgarian warrior refused to fall easily, fighting back with grit and desperation, occasionally landing a jab or right hand. But every time he tried to mount an offense, Joshua responded with sharper, faster, and cleaner punches that kept him in charge. Rounds 5 through 7 followed a similar rhythm, with Joshua boxing smartly, sticking to his fundamentals, keeping Pulev at bay with a snapping jab, punishing the body with thudding straight shots, and using footwork to reset angles and stay out of danger, while Pulev, bloody but unbowed, continued to plod forward, try to find something, anything, that could turn the tide, though each attempt was answered with surgical precision by the champion, who was now operating at a high rhythm, mixing his attacks, keeping the pace exactly where he wanted, and slowly wearing his opponent down with every passing minute. Then came the 8th round, a round that would seal Pulev's fate and stamp Joshua's authority in bold print once more on the global heavyweight scene, as the British powerhouse began the round with renewed intent, feinting low before launching a crisp uppercut that snapped Pulev's head back violently, followed immediately by a thunderous right hand that connected flush and sent Pulev crashing to the canvas in a heap. The crowd on its feet and the commentators shouting in awe of the power on display. And though Pulev, incredibly brave, beat the count and stood back up, it was obvious to everyone watching that the end was near. Joshua, calm and cold as a seasoned finisher, wasted no time, moving in with relentless precision, firing off another devastating uppercut and a combination that rendered Pulev helpless, forcing the referee to jump in and wave it off, sparing the challenger from further punishment, and officially declaring Anthony Joshua the winner by emphatic knockout, a performance that reminded fans and critics alike of the sheer danger Joshua possesses when focused and firing on all cylinders, as he not only retained his WBA, IBF, and WBO world titles, but also reignited the conversation for the biggest fight in modern heavyweight history, a unification showdown with the undefeated WBC champion Tyson Fury. And as the night ended with Joshua's hand raised high and his belts once again gleaming around his waist, the message to the world was unmistakable. Anthony Joshua is not only back, but he is more dangerous, more mature, and more determined than ever to reign supreme as the undisputed heavyweight king.